T20 League Tournament pre-quarterfinals stage. We're bringing you the second live game from the MCA grounds here in Colombo between Pan Asia Bank Colombo and Power Hands Plantation. And before we continue to the proceedings, we will take you down to the middle for the coin toss with Samira Veerasinghe and the two captains along with the match referee.
Good afternoon. Here we are for the second game of the Mercantile Division F competition. It's pre-quarterfinals time. We have Vikash Gomi of Power Hands Plantations B, Pan Asia Bank. We have Charit Bandara, and we have the match referee today is Manoj Perra. And Vikash will flip the coin. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Charit has won the toss. Charit, what do you thought about doing after winning the toss?
We are going to bat first.
Any particular reason? Last game you scored 200?
Yeah, that's the reason, because last match we scored over 200 runs, so therefore that's why we plan to do bats first.
How about your form? I saw you have scored a 50 as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, the most wanted time I played that knock.
And what are the changes or the same team?
We have two changes, two spinners come into the team.
Thank you, Charit. And we have Vikash. Vikash, පන්දු යවන්න තියෙන්නේ පන්දු යවන්නද ප්ලෑන් කරේ?
ප්ලෑන් කරලා තිබෙත් පන්දු යවන්න. ඒතරයි ප්ලෑන් කරනවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 120කට අඩුවෙන් ටීම් එක තියන්න ප්ලෑන් කරනවා.
කොහොමද ඉස්සලා මැච් එකේ ඔයගොල්ලන් ගොඩක් කට්ටිය රේස් කරාද? ෆුල් ටීම් ගන්නවද?
ෆුල් ටීම් ගන්නවා. ඒ කියන්නේ වෙනස්කම් තුනක් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි chances දුන්නා කලින් අන්තිම මැච් එකේ මේ කට්ටියට. දැන් මේ මැච් එකේ ෆුල් ටීම් අපි ගන්නවා.
All the best, Vikash. And the news out here in the center is Pan Asia Bank has won the toss. They have to go to bat first.
That's the news from the middle. Here are the playing 11s for both teams. Pan Asia Bank, Charit Bandara, the captain Gayan Bopage, Sandarawan Vijayaratna, Unet Piris, Agita Kudaligama, Hasan Vikramarachchi, Navoth Fernando, Sadev Soisa, Indubara Theodore, Nuraj, Arunashanta and Supun Mihraj. Power Hand Plantations, Vikash Gomi, the captain, Ashen Silva, Dinit Chamika, Ishan Hettiarachchi, Kasun Nirosh, Nirmal Kolamage, Kitma Aloysius, Varna Udara, Charuka Ravisanka, Nimesh Fernando and Vihanka Netru Silva. Slightly overcast conditions here at the MCA grounds in Colombo, so definitely not the worst outcome for Power Hands Plantation to have to bowl first. Power Hand Plantations B, that is. Pan Asia on the other hand, looking to post a daunting target. They have a very strong batting lineup, so they're definitely trying to utilize that, use scoreboard pressure in terms of trying to win this game in this pre-quarterfinal stage. Crosswinds, as you can see across, here's the pictures of the sky. Slight cloud cover. Obviously there is overcast conditions. Here are the two standing umpires come into the middle. They had a very good game in the first. Good decisions they had to make during very crucial stages and crunch moments during the first pre-quarterfinal game that we brought to you live. Here are the Power Hands Plantation B players getting ready to take to the field. Very important, this first power play. You can make or break this pre-quarterfinal tie. Such was what happened during the first pre-quarterfinals as well. After a poor pre-quarterfinal in the first half, or the first power play rather, the team never recovered, only posting 116 runs and then easily chased down eventually. Although there were a few jitters towards the end, they were always in control of the run chase. So it's important that Pan Asia Bank get into a very good start, as we might begin the proceedings from the pavilion end. Here are the two opening batsmen making their way to the middle. He's the opening bowler for Power Plantation B. Left-handed batsman taking guard at the striker's end. Important partnership for Pan Asia Bank. They've done some heavy run scoring, this pair at the top. So important that they get off to a good start. Decent outfield. The grass has been cut here at the MCA ground, so there was a lot of value for shots during the first pre-quarterfinals encounter. Much of the same will be expected in the second as well. Kasun Nirosh will start the proceedings with the ball. Now with Fernando, 20 innings, 529 runs, 75 not out is best. Healthy strike rate, 450s in that bulk of runs. Thumbs up from the umpire, and here goes Kasun Nirosh for the first ball. Gentle delivery outside our stump, nudged away by the batsman. Those are the first runs of this innings. Here's Kasun Nirosh, 21 innings, 35 wickets, 7 for 13, his best. 5.35 his economy rate, very healthy numbers. Here's the batsman, Induvara Theodore, 5 innings, 112 runs, 43 not out, his best. So definitely a lot of runs between the batsmen. Nirosh again, this time slightly leg side-ish. Both batsmen off the mark in the first couple of deliveries. 2 for no loss are Pan Asia Bank at the moment. Here's Nawaz Fernando, slightly outside of the popping crease. Worked around the leg side. Deep square leg does the fielding. Another single. Induvara Theodore. 2 left-handed batsmen in the middle. So it will help the bowlers settle into a line and length early. Oh, popped up. That's the first catch. Brilliant take by the fielder. Surprised the batsman with his bounce there. And that's the first wicket. Batsman caught completely off guard. Ball just popped up from a good length. Here's the replay. Gentle good length delivery. Just came, climbed on him out of nowhere. What a take that is. Brilliant catch. Safe hands underneath the ball. Safely held. That's the early wicket Pabc Plantations were looking for. Induvara Theodore goes for a solitary run. Pan Asia Bank are 3 for 1 now. Here's the new batsman. That's Sadev Soisa, prolific run getter for St. Thomas's College during his school days. Here are his numbers. 28 innings, 445 runs, 1 half century. Not an impressive strike rate, but he can hit a long ball. So it's important that they build a partnership here, Pan Asia. They've been dealt an early blow. Here's Nirosh running in. Onto the pads. Worked away by Soisa. Those are his first runs. Final legal delivery to come in the first over. Nirosh running in to bowl to Fernando. Once again, that surprising bounce of a good length. End of the first over. Eventful one at that. At the end of one, Pan-Asia Bank are 4 for the loss of 1. Here's the batting card. Quite a few batsmen yet to come in, but it's important that they don't lose too many early wickets. Already one back in the hut. Varun Udara will share the new ball. Here are his numbers: 4 matches, 4 innings, 3 wickets, 2 for 25. Decent economy rate. Not many games under his belt, but definitely an economical option. Here's the field. Standard ring field on the offside. Here's Udara. Driven firmly by Soisa. Beats the fielder in circle. There is cover in the deep. Just another single. Two left-handers to deal with for Udara. He'd like that. Here is Udara to now with Fernando now. Apesh was into the gap. Another single. Udara once again to Soisa. Takes it on the full. Through the covers. That should be the first boundary. Lovely placement. Poor fielding as well. Should have been stopped. Bowler feels the same. But clean strike nonetheless from Soisa. Here's the replay. Advanced slightly. Took it on the full. Fielder should have done better. Driven firmly. Straight to the field on this occasion. Very risky player. Sadev Soisa uses his crease very well. Again, slight shuffle. And drives it towards the covers. Just another dot delivery. 6 runs off the over. 2 quiet deliveries since the boundary. That has to be reloaded. Too wide on this occasion by Varuna. Maybe trying to get away from that arc of the batsman. Here's that replay. They're trying to dart it across or dart it straight through. Just straying in line. Oh, beautifully bowled. Deceived him in the flight. Got the outside edge, but just evading the first slip. At the end of the second, Pan-Asia Bank are 12 for the loss of 1. Here's that replay once again. Lovely delivery. Very deceptive. Got the outside edge, but couldn't find the fielder. Here's the batting lineup once again. Batting quite deep all the way up until Charit Bandar, the captain. So definitely a lot of options yet to come. So good platform is essential. Here's Kasun Nirosh to bowl his second. Fristy shot on that occasion, worked around to the leg side. Another single to Soisa. Nirosh now to Fernando, driven straight to the man at shortish cover in the catching position. Once again, nothing offered in terms of pace by Nirosh. The batsman hardly anything to work with. Another dot delivery. Goes Apesh. Just evades the fielder at mid-on. Maybe the fielder could have started running behind initially. Almost a run-out opportunity as well. Everything going on at the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, he just completely misjudged the fielder. And in pursuit, managed to cut the ball from crossing the boundary. And the batsman also caught napping while crossing over for a couple of runs. Better throw could have had the batsman in trouble. A better throw definitely could have had the batsman in trouble. Nirosh got excited and threw the ball quite wayward. At the end of it all, it's just a couple of runs for Fernando. 2 more legal deliveries to come. Taken on the full, driven firmly. It's another quiet over. Just the 4 runs. Here's Nirosh. Nicely worked around to the leg side. Another single. 6 runs off that over. Or 5 runs off that over. At the end of 3, Plantation Bank are 17 for the loss of 1.
At the Mercantile Cricket Association, passion for the game starts young. The MCA Academy welcomes boys and girls under 13, 15 and 17. We go beyond the basics, teaching them leadership, public speaking and the importance of sportsmanship. The MCA Academy, nurturing champions, one game.
Here he comes. Going down leg side. Going down leg side. Hopeful, yeah. That's what the bowler himself is indicating. That's what the bowler is indicating himself. There's the replay. Yeah, definitely too much doubt in the minds of the umpire to give that. They're tightening the screws here, Power Hands Plantation. They're doing the good job here by keeping the batsman quiet. Once again, 2 dot deliveries to start the over. Again, Soisa trying to advance. Doesn't get to the pitch of it. Doesn't get underneath it either. Slight inside edge onto the foot. 3 dot deliveries now. Maybe batsman sensing a bit of pressure here. Quiet overs. Not much happening in their favour after those couple of boundaries. This is good bowling. This is very good bowling. It's not trying to overcompensate, just keeping it very simple within the wickets. Now will Soisa look for a big shot here? 4 dot deliveries, 9 of 12. There he goes. Slip just taken out of that position. Would have been a regulation take. But in the meantime, what happens is that's sloppy. That's very poor from the fielder. Wicket keeper not happy. Bowler definitely not happy. Here's the replay once again. He did the hard yards in stopping it. Again, he should have picked it up cleanly. This was loose. This was very poor. And as a result, batsman getting an easy couple. And the over ends with another single. Just a 3 runs. Varun Udara completes another good over. At the end of 4, Pan Asia Bank are 20 for the loss of 1. Nirosh to continue with his third over. 2 overs, 9 runs for 1 wicket so far, his figures. Here he comes. Round the wicket. Soisa takes a couple of steps forward. Plays it down towards mid-off. You can feel the batsman getting anxious here. Something's got to give, and a big shot seems to be coming around the corner. Apesh, taken. Oh no, he's grasped it. Straight into the bread basket and out. It felt like he took the ball on the rebound, but he had ended up putting it on the ground. Costly miss there. Here's that shot once again. Oh, straight in and out. Simple catch under the circumstances. How valuable could that be? How costly could that be? Sadev Soisa given another life. Driven firmly through the covers. Rubbing salt into the wounds. The very next delivery goes to the boundary. Just exactly what you didn't need as the fieldsman for the very next delivery to go to the boundary. He must not really like the outcome of the last couple of deliveries here. Power hands have only themselves to blame here. Dropping out on a couple of occasions. Again driven firmly through the gap again. Should be another boundary. And it races away. Excellent effort in the deep, but he can't keep the ball in play. 2 in 2. And Soisa is making most out of the opportunity given to him. Driven firmly once again. Pierced the offside field. Valiant effort from the man covering up in the deep. Just couldn't keep it within the boundary ropes. Soisa now, after given a life, hit 2 boundaries. Nirosh again. Prodded away. Once again asking for a single. Non-striker caught ball watching. Another mix-up, direct hit, but he was home. Umpire didn't seem to be interested in that appeal. Let's have a look. Good clean pick-up. Went to the right end, but he was comfortably home. Eventful over once again. One more delivery yet to come. 9 runs off it. Yes, Nirosh. Driven by Fernando. Straight to the fielder. Eventful over comes to an end. 9 runs off it. After 5, Malaysia Bank are 29 for 1 with Shamira Veerasinghe taking you through to the 10th.
In the heart of Colombo,
That's a good shot. Get to Singer. That's a good shot there. Gomia just gets 2 runs. Cuts there. Ishan again, who drops that catch. Sadev Soisa is a youngster, played St. Thomas's College last year, winning team. So he has that experience. That's another good single towards Ishan. Flower Hand Plantations have kept it tight and looking like favorites today. India this time, straight to the field, no run there. Ends the over, 6 overs done. It's a good over from Varuna Udara, 34 for 1. It's going to be a new over. 34 for 1. It is Charuga with his off spin. 2 batters getting set, but not enough runs on the board. We have to target 150 at least. Cuts to the gap. 1 run taken easily. Ishan is the fielder. He's a left arm spinner as well. He will be coming into play. He will not be bowling when the left-handers are there. So Charuga Ravisankar has been given the ball. Clips it. And good weather conditions, mind you, for the players who are out. No such sun today. Windy conditions, overcast. Rain threatens a bit. Sadev Soisa going and run a ball, not enough. Given 2 chances, but not taken. Navod is also living dangerously. Got a life with a run out. 10 of 13. It's a good batsman, both of them. But not capitalizing, not attacking. I think especially got to tell you because of the bowling. They've got that difficulty. And there you go. Good stuff from Ravi Hansa. Cuts again. Front of square, but the fielder was well placed. Ishan. And gets another single. A lot of crowd you can see coming in to watch this encounter. One to finish, single. 38, 39 now for 1 wicket after 7 overs completed. This is the power play. What a catch to start with. Got some boundaries. There you go. He was good in the offside, caressing the gaps. Good effort. 39 for 1 after 7. It's going to be Varuna to continue. Good delivery, very good stuff. Again, cuts it this time. Misfield. Getting it to a single. Interesting passage of play. In the air. Gets another easy single. It's a good shot again, just towards the deep. It's another single. Tapped it away. Scoops. That was again. Hence the over 8 overs completed. It is 43 for 1.
In the heart of
It's going to be Charu Ravihansa. Very poor run rate, I must say. Dear oh dear, what is happening there? What is happening there? Peel, but no chance. That was no chance there. And 47 now. Good shot there. Might run away for the boundary. Yes, it does. 4 more. Umpire Salgado getting that right. 51-50 comes up. We're in the 9th over at the moment. Good shot there from batter. And it's just went with the flow for 4. Tried his best. Nawod on 17 and Sadev on 28. No chance there. Good delivery, dot ball. There you go. Full toss. Crowd catch, I must say. Lots of spectators coming to watch this match. You can see in the stands Panacea Bank and Power Hands, both good teams. There, Gomia comes in, throws it back. No harm done. And so evening condition Saturday, day off for the spectators, and they will surely join to support their team in the air. And this time, just a single. Ends the over. 53 for 1 after 9 overs. It's going to be Nimesh Fernando to bowl the new bowler, Nimesh Fernando. Nine matches, 11 wickets. 2 for 22, his best. Here comes Nimesh to bowl right arm. A bit of off spin, I guess. Giving it a good rip. Full shot. Deep fielder running in. Varuna has taken that ball and gets a single. Good from Power Hands. But Panacea has a lot of wickets left. They can go bang bang in the final 10 overs. This is in the air. Just a single again. And there you go. Exciting times. We have 4 more balls in this over. New over from Nimesh Fernando. It's coming. That's another dot. No, just a single. Pushed it. Soisa on 30. Nawod on 19. 31 for Soisa rather. Exciting times. What a good shot. And this time drops it in front. Players manages to get a single. And you can see trying his best. $57 for 1. Oh dear, bit of an edge. Bit of an edge. Almost getting that wicket, but unfortunate. Wicket keeper couldn't grab that. And there you go. Just a single. 58 for 1. Gets a single. 59 for 1 after 10 overs. Will be changing voices. Harsh and Joseph will take you through.
In the heart of Colombo,
Welcome back to the live action. Charuka Ravisanka to bowl his third. Economical figures so far. 2 overs, 11 runs for no wickets. Reverse sweep attempted once again. Another half chance goes begging. Yet another chance goes a begging. It's another boundary. They're living dangerously, but they're taking some chances to up this run rate. Here's the replay of that again. Well, you could argue that should have been taken as well. Slight hold up in the play. Not sure what the reason is exactly for that. Actually, there's a small injury concern. That's the captain of the fielding side. He's going out. There will be a replacement coming into the middle now. Here's Ravisanka to bowl the second. Again, came down the track maybe a bit too early. Bowler saw that movement and adjusted his line. Only a single at the end of it. Batsman did very well to adjust his shot as well. Foolish delivery. Missed it altogether, did Soiza. Dot ball now. Here's Ravisanka. Oh, short delivery. Trying to pull it away. Missed it altogether. 32 of 32 now of 35 for Soiza. Started off better than a runner ball, but now he's falling behind. Needs to make a move on here. Again, inside half of the bat. Only a single. Good fielding once again. Covering up good ground to keep it down to 1. 6 runs off this over so far. One more delivery to come from Ravisanka. Here's Ravisanka's final delivery. Tossed up, inside edge. Misses the stumps. Oh, kicked away by the keeper. Comedy of errors there. Fortunately, just a run at the end of it all. Here's the replay. Tossed up, outside our stump. Booming drive. Only managed to get an inside edge. Fortunate to miss the stumps. Gets a single. The end of 11. Plantation Bank 66 for 1. Going at a very slow pace. Nimesh Fernando to continue. His second over. Once again, Fernando goes for a reverse paddle. Gets a decent enough connection. But only will be a couple of runs. As a matter of fact, the batsman only crossed over for a single run. That's poor running. Here's Soiza. Goes across the line. This should be the second wicket. Taken by the bowler himself. Finally, they hold on to a catch. It's Nimesh Fernando and Sadev Soiza's vigil comes to an end. He was struggling towards the latter part, trying to find the boundary. And then attempts to break the shackles. He has perished. Just goes right across the line here. And, well, only managed to sky the ball, and the bowler gratefully accepts a catch in return. Decent knock from Soisa. 33 of 37. As Pan Asia Bank lose that second wicket for 67. The umpires have signaled for drinks as well. Here's the batting card now with Fernando, one of the opening batsmen, still in the middle. 28 of 29 deliveries, just 2 boundaries. Sadev Soisa, the last wicket to go in the previous delivery. 33 runs of 37 deliveries. Bit of a struggle towards the end. Got off to a very decent start. Caught on ball by Nimesh Fernando. Iduvara Theodore departed in the very first over. Just 1 run to his name. 5 extras in the 67 runs. And it will be Fernando to continue to the new batsman. The new batsman gets off the mark immediately. .68 for 2, 11.3 overs. 3 more legal deliveries to come in this over, the 12th. They're definitely not threatening in terms of their run rate at the moment. They really need to get a move on now with Fernando especially. Comes down the track, goes up and over, finds a gap finally. Much needed boundary for Pan Asia Bank. Lovely use of the feet, got to the pitch of it and went up and over. Much to be desired in that shot. Here's the replay. Good clean extension of the arms and finds the gap. Desperate effort in the deep, but to no avail. Again goes for a reverse sweep. Not much connection, but he gets a single. 7 runs off this over. 1 more delivery to come. The wicket of Sadev Soisa as well in it. Yes, Fernando. Tossed up. Inside edge. Into the gap. Just a single, however. Fernando wants 2. Definitely no 2 there. Sent back by the non-striker. The end of an eventful 12th. Pan Asia Bank are 74 for 2. Bowling change now. Ishan Hettiarachchi into the attack. Here's an opportunity, if at all. Here are his numbers. 5 games, 6 wickets, 2 for 9, 18 is best. Very good economy rate, just 4.37. Good delivery to start with. Here's the opportunity, if at all, for Pan Asia to attack the new bowler. That's wide. He'll have to re-bowl that. Hettiarachi again. Shortish delivery, clubbed away. There is protection in the mid-wicket boundary. Just a single. .76 for 2. Dances down the track. Flat bats it towards long off. Only another single. They're only dealing in singles at the moment. Pressure building with every delivery. Hettiarachi again. Oh, miss everything there. Swing and a miss by the batsman. Wicketkeeper thought it was crashing into the stumps. Oh, once again, close second run. No, says the umpire, but definitely worth a look on the replay. Lots happening here. Here's the delivery. Try to go across the line. Nothing short. Missed everything altogether. Missed the stumps as well. And when running bys, here's the replay. Yeah, I think the batsman with his dive managed to get in. Short delivery, pulled away. That's going out of here. Much needed. Maybe this is the delivery where they break the shackles a bit. Loose delivery. Absolutely clubbed away by Hasindu. Striving for pace. Shortish delivery. Apesh, valiant effort again. Dropped again. And single in the process. Here's that replay one more time. 13 overs done, 86 for 2. Pan Asia Bank.
In the heart of Colombo,
Vihanga Netru Silva, the new bowler, into the attack. False start on that occasion. We'll have to reload that. Short delivery to start with. Greeted by the batsman with a 6. That's out of the park. Hasindu has come in with a mission, and that is to tonk the ball out of the ground. Second 6 for him. Here's that replay again. Rank, long hop there. And the batsman absolutely pounced on it. As you see some of the spectators enjoying this game, the evening fixture. Replacement ball being sent to the middle. Mr. Manoj Pereira, the match referee. Yeah, satisfied. Brilliant over once again. Brilliant start to the over once again. 6 off the very first delivery. Can they go on the offensive against a new bowler? He must be under pressure immediately. Once again, shortish delivery, pulled away, over the fielder, Second 6 of the over. Panacea Bank are getting a move on here. Picked the length immediately, got into position and powered it over with wicket for 6. Two deliveries, 2 sixes. Silva under immense pressure here. Much better delivery, much better delivery. Saw the batsman shuffling in his crease, but he didn't seem to be phased by it. Just balled it outside of off stump. Much needed dot delivery for Power Hands Plantation. Yes, Silva once again. Slight pause in his run up. Again, trying to go across the line. Just a top edge for a single. Still 13 runs of this over. Fernando now back in strike. Yes, Silva to bowl to Navath Fernando, who has been a pedestrian so far on the non-strikers end for the last 7 or 8 deliveries. Short and wide cutaway. That's his role now. He has to give the strike as much as possible to Hasindu, who's striking it really cleanly. 100 up for Panacea Bank. 100 for 2 at 13.5 overs. Now they have laid a platform to launch. Yes, Silva. Brilliant delivery to end the over. Despite those 2 sixes, I think he has come back very strongly. Still 15 runs off that over. Expensive one, good one for Panacea. The end of 14, they are 101 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo.
Slight hold up in play here. Batsman requiring a change of gear. Batting gloves by the looks of it. Seems to be satisfied. Hasindu will take strike again. Beginning of the 15th over. Projected scores 144. They'll definitely want in excess of 150, considering that they still have 8 wickets to play with. Ashen Silva, the new bowler, into the attack. He bowled well in the previous game for Power Hands. Good start. Dot delivery. Not much room to work with. Cross-batted Hoik. Absolutely no connection whatsoever. 3 games, just the 2 wickets, 1 for 10. Decent economy rate. Foolish delivery. Another dot delivery. Non-striker wanted a single, but they didn't go through with it. The batsman wasn't interested. pulled away into the mid-wicket region, and that's gone. Well held in the deep. Hasindu perishes, looking for quick runs. Here's the replay once again. Probably hit the splice of the bat. Didn't get the connection he was looking for. Very well held in the deep. That's the wicket they were looking for, Power and Plantations. Just as the momentum was shifting towards Pan Asia Bank. Hasindu's breezy innings of 26 comes to an end. Brilliant cameo to shift the momentum towards Pan Asia. They're 101 for 2 now at the end of 14.2. Unet Piris, the new batsman. Straight away off the mark, driven through the covers. Could be a boundary. Brilliant shot. Clean striker of the ball by the looks of it. What a start to his innings. Made it look quite effortless, but the ball just absolutely raced along the outfield for 4. Here's the replay of that once more. Gave both the fielders no chance whatsoever. Goes again. This time, I'm guessing he'll find the fielder just for a single. 5 in 2 balls for Unet Piris. One more legal delivery to come. Now with Fernando to take strike for it. Good over from Ashen Silva regardless of that boundary. Just 5 runs and a wicket. Shortish delivery pulled away. Once again there is protection in the deep. Just another single. End of the 15th. Pan Asia Bank are 107 for 3. And Shamira Veerasinghe will take you to close.
$36 on out. Fernando, he's standing out. Sadev Soisa got 33. Hasindu Vikramarach got 26. And Unet Piris, he's a good batsman. He's on 5. Kitma Aloysius is going to bowl. Let's see what he can do to break some shackles. Trying to get a wicket or 2. It's a dull afternoon at the moment. Very cloudy. In the air. Gets a single. Down to deep. And wicket keeper preparing the field beautifully. Unet Piris is the batter. He's a very good hitter. Got a 50 in the first round. Very well played 50. And I know that he can bat well. tall lad. Misses out in that time. If he can play the 20 overs, it will be worth it. Oh dear, oh dear. Cleans him up. Kit Malocious. You miss, I hit. It was curtains. Straight ball. He just moves across and tried to hit to the fine leg region. But perishes. He was nowhere near the ball to hit that. It was yorked. Bat was coming very high. He has to go. Charit Bandara, the skipper, is coming in to bat. Now Fernando goes for 37. Well made. Charit Bandara, the skipper. Charit, good time to come to bat. Got a 50 in the recent matches. In form. That is 52, first 55. 220 runs. Strike rate of 102. He played with me in the club Movers 10 years back. I think more than 10 years before. More than that. It's 15 years back he played for Movers Club. He played with me. 15 long years, can you believe it? Or not? Going nowhere. And Unit Pires is a quick runner. Gets a single. Gets off the mark pretty well. It has been a very, very decent performance from Panacea. But now they have to capitalize and get to 140, 150 to make a match out of it. But good bowling. They are not giving it very easily. That's the problem they have. They are not giving it easily. That's spectators, supporters. Good hit. Boundary 4. Well played. Very, very well played. And gets a boundary. Welcome boundary at this stage of the game. Very well done from Unit Pires. He's the man. He needs to stay there. And bat well. End of the over. 16 done. 114 for 4. Here we go again. It's going to be the 70th over. Ashin Silva got a wicket. By Salgado. No chances taken. Given straight to the batter. Wide signal. Dear oh dear. They take a lot of time to bowl these overs. Must say. No fast bowlers in the team. Even the spinners took time. Bandara gets a single.
Just one ball in the over because of the wide ball. That was huge. That is huge. But this is going. Very good catch. Very good catch. It's height than the distance. Unit Pires has to go. That is a very big wicket. Pan Asia Bank will not be happy with that. Huge wicket to fall. It was gone very high, but not the distance. I thought it will sail over. But well judged catch from the fielder. That was unfortunate. Unit Pires goes for 10. Pan Asia Bank is not happy with that. Power hands are back in the game with the late blows. Captain Bandara. It's going to be Agita. Let's see what Agita can do. Kudaligama, Agita Kudaligama, uncommon name. This could be out. A producer says there are a lot of hitters to come, but I think he got that wrong. His Agita goes. He was given him the good luck, but he's gone. Pan Asia tottering along. Nothing shot. Slow ball. Funny dismissal, Mama say. Because it was no pace given, he just lobs a catch. Now, Pan Asia in trouble. 6th wicket is done and dusted. This is not good for Pan Asia. Trouble at the moment. And there you go. And 2 wickets in a canter. 3 wickets taken. Ashane Silva. This is Aruna Shanta. 109, 33 best. Let's see what Aruna Shanta can do. Aruna or Shanta. Almost taken a hat-trick in that ball. Ashane Silva, 3 wickets. Aruna Shanta. The wickets that happened. That was in the air. This time, again, a good delivery. That ends the over. 17 overs gone. 116 for 6. It's the last ball. Last ball to go, that was a hit in the helmet, so umpires got the precautions. This time he gets hit in the body. And ends the over. 116 for 6.
In the heart of Colombo,
It's a good shot. And we might get to come with the Division G competition is also happening with 46 teams in that. And that's a 4 runs, I guess. Yes, it just rolls over. That's actually 4 runs, yes. Umpire saw that. Fielder trying not to give that. Oh my God. That was 4. Good shot. That was another good delivery from Kitma. Aloysius has taken a wicket. Charit Bandara is on 3 of 3. At least to get to 140 is a very big task. Good ball there. Outside the off stump. Kitma is attacking well. Nuraj. Aruna. Couldn't get that. Beautiful delivery. He's not hitting the bat. Nuraj. 7 balls. He's not hitting the bat. Got a leg by boundary. But for his name, he's still he has lost his lace as well. Just got off the mark finally. Good delivery. Got. I think that was not going for a single. Yes, because he's gonna get the strike. So Bandara has refused it. In the air, captain gets a huge hit. 6 runs. What a hit. Charit Bandara, that's why he refuses the single. He refused the single and hits a massive 6. What a hit. Almost hitting a crew member there. He's coming in the bike. The ball is falling very close to him. And he cannot do that. Gets a single. That was very funny. If the ball has gone and hit him, he'll have an off day tomorrow. That is close, gone. 4 wickets to Ashen Silva. What a delivery. What a delivery. Off cutter. 7th wicket goes. Did nothing. Aruna has to walk back. Good slow delivery. That was plumb in front. Salgado has no hesitation. Ruling. Aruna Shanta out of here. It's going to be Gayan Bopage. He captained Pan Asia for several years. 20 years working at Pan Asia. Loads of experience. Gayan Bopage. Gets a bat. Gets a single. $129 now. That's a huge hit again. Going towards the boundary for more. Charit Bandara. He can bat. I told you. It's in the upper half of the bat blade. Point region. Over point. 4 runs. He's into the double figures. He's on 14. Gets a single. Very good. 134 for 7. That's a good spell. The 4 wickets that Shane Silva took. That was one of them. Hasindu was the man. This one is Unit. And then to go was Arulugama and then Kudaligama rather. Then that was Arasanta. He's gone. And there you go. 4 wickets, 3 overs. We have the last over coming up. Kit Malocious. Batters coming into the second run and umpire says that's out. So captain has to get that long run towards straight to the pavilion. He had to get that chance in the last over, but he paid the price. 131 for the loss of 8 wickets. New batsman in is Gayan. Is still not updated. Let's see who the batsman is. Supun is the new batter. If you can get to 140 is a very good score. BW decision. Very, very close that time. It was not given. Very, very close, I must say. But not given from the umpire, Kulunu Fernando. That was close. I think that was hitting the leg stump for my money. Diane Bopage hits that one. Must be trying about the second run. He's gone as well. Bopage falling short. He's gone as well. They are going like a pack of cards. Had to run for that, but good throw. Another run out. Lots of run outs happening. Good bit of shot, but he should have run faster. Good throw. Coming in slow running. Umpire says it's goodbye and good night for Gayan Bopage. That is actually Gayan Bopage who's going out, not Supun Mihiraj. Correction. Sandaruan and Supun at the moment. So there should be a small correction. It should be Sandaruan and Supun in the strike. Gayan Bopage is the man got out. Sandaru and Vijayaratna should be, yes, he looks to be exact last man's stance. Let's see whether he can bet. He can prove me wrong, maybe. It's a full toss and gets a single. Very good. Get to that 140 is very important in the fact of this game. Subun and Sadurwan. Supun. It's a single. This time only a single. I think they are happy with that 140 target. That's also gone. Let's see. Last wicket is also gone. Seems like rain is round the corner. Get to 139. Now 3 runouts in the over. Three runouts in the over. 139. All out. So 140 will be the target. It's going to have some rain clouds coming in. That's going to be easy. They are happy bunch. Let's go take a look at the scorecards. 37 about Fernando, 33 Sadev Soisa, 26 to Hasidu Wickramaarachi, 10 for Unet Pires, 15 to Charit Bandara, and 13 extras. 4 wickets to Ashen Silva, Kit Malocious single wicket, 1 wicket to Dinesh Fernando, and 1 wicket to Kasun Nirosh, 3 runouts. .140 is the target. And let's take a look at how the innings went. That was the first wicket. Jubilant and gets a few boundaries coming in. And there you go. Good shots coming in from the batters. Few excellent batting. Tried their best, the fielders. That area was the peak area in the first few overs. Got the boundaries coming in. And then got that sixes going. That's another one. Excellent hitting. Then he got another big hit for 6. Superb. This one was the wicket started falling for Ashen. First wicket. It's a classy shot from Unet Pires. That was hitting the timber, Kitma. Then that was a boundary. This was a wicket. Followed up with another wicket. With the wicket keeper. Gets a leg by boundary. Then that was a huge hit for 6. What a 6. That was LBW. This one is another boundary scored from Charit Bandara. I think that was the last boundary they got. Then the run out started. That was Gayan. Gayan was run out. This one was the last one. It's the run out. Taken comfortably. And there you go. 140 is the target. 141 rather. We'll be back in a short while for the second innings. Stay tuned.
Whip tea, bubble tea, gourmet burgers, and so much more. From 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day.
Action of the 6th MCA Fairfirst F Division T20 League Tournament pre-quarterfinal stage. Here's the equation for the second game, run chase. Power hands Plantation need a total of 141 runs in 120 deliveries. And Kasun Nirosh, the opening bowler, will open the batting as well. 22 innings, 623 runs. Best of 100 not out. 126 his strike rate. 4 centuries in it. Or 1 century and 4 50s rather. So he's a decent bat. Charit Bandara, the opening bowler. 10 innings, 10 wickets, 2 for 13. The captain, economy rate of 5.98, very decent. Lot of spectators in to support both the teams, Power Hands, Plantations as well as Pan-Asia Bank. Here's the first delivery from Charit Bandara to Kasun Nirosh. Straight down leg. White call immediately by the umpire. Those will be the first runs on the board. This is the replay of the delivery. Charit Bandara running in from the pavilion end. Shorter delivery pulled away. Didn't get a clean connection in no man's land. They'll run back for... Actually, they run only a single. They keep it down to a single. Do Pan-Asia Bank. Varun Udar, the opening partner of Nirosh. Here are his numbers. Just the 3 innings, 83 runs in total, 42 his best. Decent run rate, or strike rate rather. Good start from Charit Bandar to the right-hander. Still concedes a single, but much better line and length. 2 deliveries, 3 runs for no wickets so far. Here's Bandara once again. Will try to hit across the line there, inside edge, another single. Down towards deep square leg. Here's Bandar running in again from the scoreboard end. Left alone by the batsman on this occasion. Dot delivery. Two more deliveries to come in the first over from Charit Bandara. finds a gap. Won't reach the boundary. Collision between the fielders. Oh, that's unlucky. That should be a boundary. The fielder's feet colliding with the boundary there. Clearly evident. I don't think the umpire noticed that. He had the ball in his hand and the foot was clearly in contact with the boundary. Lucky to get away with that one. Here's a replay of that once again. Both fielders colliding with each other. There you see clearly the foot is on the rope while the ball is in contact with the fielder. Lucky there for Plantation Bank. Only get a couple and a couple on the last delivery as well. At the end of the first, Pabc Plantation are 8 for the loss of no wicket. Long batting lineup. Vikash Gomia went off the field with an injury, so we don't know how he is or whether he is 100%, but there's still a lot of batting. Ashwin Silva, Nimesh Fernando, Charukar Abhishankar, Dinit Chamika, they all can bat. Here's the equation. 133 runs required from 114 deliveries. Hasindu Wickramarachchi will take the new ball. 5 innings, 7 wickets, 2 for 25 is best. Decent economy rate as well, 7.12. Here's Wickramarachchi running in. Good start. Pushed away. Quick single. Oh, direct hit would have had the batsman really short there. Interesting replay. Keeper gathered and took the bails off, but I think that gave him enough time to get back into his crease. Yeah, direct hit would have had him really in trouble, at least based on that frame. Pulled away, straight to the man. Soft dismissal, nothing shot there from Varuna Udara. Half a shot on that occasion. Didn't go through with it and paid the price. That's the first wicket for Plantation Bank. Just a half measured shot straight into the hands of the captain, who gratefully accepts it. That's the first wicket. Plantation strike first. Varun Udara goes for 5 as the Pabc Plantation are 9 for 1. Overcast conditions overhead, so both teams will have an eye on this situation as well. They'll want to ideally be ahead of the game if in case the heavens open up. As we have a look at the new batsman Dinit Chamika, 22 innings, 516 runs, 88 not out, his best. Very good strike rate of 125. Starts off very well on the front foot, driven firmly to covers, no run, but ball strike in the middle of the bat. Here's Wickramarachchi running in to bowl to Dinit. Thought for once to go after it, but left alone. But it's a wide. Good call by the batsman. He'll have to re-bowl that, does Wickramarachchi. Way too wide to be chasing that if you're the batsman. Wickramarachchi running in again from the pavilion end. Swing and a miss. This time no signal from the umpire. Two more legal deliveries to come in the second. Here's Wickramarachchi. Oh, better delivery. Steep bounce. Batsman ducking for cover almost. One more delivery to go in this over. That was a much better comeback from Wickramarachchi. Lovely delivery on that occasion. Wonderful delivery to end the over as well. Beaten outside of off stump. Good finish to the over by Wickramarachchi. Successful one. Here's the replay of that final delivery. Beaten him all ends up. At the end of 2 overs, Pabc Plantation are 10 for the loss of 1. Charit Bandara to continue. Slashed away, another one gone. Brilliant catch this time. It's Wickramarachchi again. You can't keep him out of the action. Excellent catch. And Kasun Nirosh also joins his opening partner back in the pavilion. Here's the replay. Slashed away. Oh, that's a brilliant catch. That's a brilliant take. One-handed take by Wickramarachchi. Mind you, he's just coming off the previous over. Having bowled it, that's excellent athleticism. Pabc Plantation are now 10 for 2. Here's the new batsman, Nashain Silva. 6 games, 109 runs, 31 is best. Very good strike rate of 128. They'll need a partnership here very badly, two power hands. I think there's a slight drizzle that is coming down as well, so they'll definitely want to consolidate their situation. They've lost 2 wickets a bit too early. Here's Bandara running in. Once again, lovely delivery outside our stump. They need to rush through these overs for them to make a game out of it. They need to at least complete 6 overs or else it will not be considered as a completed game. Here's Bandara running in again. Once again, lovely channel outside of our stump. Batsman just leaving it alone. Under a lot of pressure now. Lost 2 quick wickets. Here's Bandara. Cut away. Apesh, but lucky this time. Finds a gap. Just a single. One more legal delivery to come. One more delivery to come. 11 for 2 now. Goes up. Just short of the fielder in the deep third man region. Another successful over for Pan Asia Bank. At the end of 3, Power Hands Plantation at 12 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo,
Here's Vikramarachi to bowl his second over. Running in. Goes up and over, does Dinit. Doesn't get a clean connection once again. Should be just a single. Looking for 2, but batsman deciding against it. Once again, not timing it perfectly. Half a chance possibly, but then comfortably evading the fieldsman. Vikramarachi running into bowl to Silva. Oh, brilliant delivery. Sharp bouncer. Got the batsman jumping. Feeling it in his back a bit. Maybe really bent his back on that delivery. Brilliant ball. Here's the replay once again. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. Had the batsman concerned in all sorts. Good take by the keeper as well. Sadev Soisa. Vikramarachi running in again. Back of a length. Played away on the offside. Steal a single again. .127 now, needed of 99 balls. Slowly but surely that required run rate is creeping above 7.5. Was already crept above 7.5, closing in on 8. Just 4 runs and over the current rate for Power Hands Plantation. Dabbed away, straight to the fielder again. Quick changeover by the batsman for another single. They're only getting singles at the moment. Two more legal deliveries to come in the 4th from Vikramarachi. Worked away. Another quick single attempted. Wayward throw. There is backup. 4 runs already taken off this over. That won't hurt Pan Asia Bank too much. Groundsman getting prepared possibly for a shower that may come along with the mascot of this ground. Pulled away. Once again, there is protection in the deep. Just a single. End of the 4th. Power Hands Plantation meandering through now at 17 for 2 at the end of 4. Charit Bandara will bowl the third over. 1 for 10 so far in 2 overs. Glum faces amongst the power hand spectators. They lost 2 wickets, just 17 runs on the board in 4 overs. They really need to get a step on. 2 more overs to come in the power play. Here's Bandara. Cut away, couldn't find the gap again. Straight to the fielder. They're doing the basics right here. Pan Asia Bank bowl into their field, keeping it very simple, not trying to be overly extravagant. And in return, it's power hands Plantations who are doing the mistakes, racking up dot deliveries. Goes up and over. There's a man there. Oh, that's poor. Spilt it in the deep. Should have been the third wicket. Should have been Bandara's second, but in the process, they only drop the catch and concede a single. That's poor. Here's that replay once again. Almost found into perfection, but just in and out of the fielder's hands. Power hands Plantations really getting the rubber the green there. Here's Bandara running in to bowl to Ashane Silva, who leaves it alone. Bandara running in. Shortish delivery. Pulled away. 1 bounce over the boundary. Much needed for Power Hands Plantation. They were going nowhere with this innings. Finally a delivery to possibly break the shackles in this power play. Goes up and over. Much straighter than you would have expected, but he got a decent enough connection. Cleared the infield comfortably. 1 bounce over the boundary. Bandara again. Short and wide. Left alone this time. Right across the batsman. Bit of a stare there. Didn't like the fact that he was carted over mid-on for a boundary. 1 more legal delivery to come. Still very good figures for Charit Bandara. 2.5 overs, 15 for 1. Just a solitary boundary. Could have had another, not been for that drop catch. Final delivery to come in the 5th. Here's Bandara. Shortish delivery again. Cramped him up for room, but played away well by Silva. As we come to the end of the 5th, Power Hands Plantations are 23 for the loss of 2. There will be a change of voices. Shamira Veerasinghe will take you through to the 10th.
In the heart of Colombo,
It is 118 to get of 90 balls. It's not going to be easy now. 5 overs done. Ashane Silva is on strike. And Dinit. It's going to be Sadaruwan Wijeratna. 14 wickets. 4 for 11 is best. Dark clouds hovering around the park. Sadaruwan with a bit of dibbly-dobbly stuff. And I've known Sadhuruan for a long time now. Completely grey hair now. Sadhuruan. After this over, it will be the match will officially be a result. It's time straight to the fielder. Imagine Power and Plantation winning all 5 group games and losing this is a crime for them. They must be looking to win this. The moment Panacea on top with the fielding they have, and another wicket, they gave a chance as well, so another wicket will clearly get them into a top draw. Super stuff from Sadhuruan. He's just keeping the ball in the right area. Nothing fancy. Dot balls after a dot ball. Brilliant. Oh, I just jinxed him. Just jinxed him. Straight away, he bowls wide. He's bowling really well. Just told he's bowling really well, and he bowls wide. Even Sadhuruan couldn't believe that. And gets to the mid-wicket region. Bandara collects it. 2 of the over. 25 for 2 after 6. That is the scorecard. Ashwin on 9. Dinichamika on. That is going to be Kudaligama. Kudaligama. It's a left armer. Good balls to start the proceedings. Let's see what Kudaligama can do. Brilliantly bowled. Not so brilliant in the field. That was Anurashanta. Slow to come. Straight away, captain sends him to the slip cord. Agita Kudaligama. That was high. That was high. That was high, and it is. But I thought that was a 6. I just thought that was a 6. Because umpire, I think, just saw that coming, and he's not happy with the catch from the naked eye. Look at that. He went. Yes, he got it. Yeah. So he was. He saw that the umpire, and it was clearly. What actually happened? Did umpire give 6? That was surely. Fielder was saying he's out, but the clear camera says it was a 6 runs. Sorry, I think the umpire saw that and he gave that a 6. If not, it would have been a wicket. Very good umpiring from Salgado. This time is gone. This time is gone. Dinit can get the 6 runs and have to walk back. That was clearly gone. He's very angry, but has to go. He's gone. Didn't saw that. Let's see a replay. Let's see the replay. Didn't get that properly. Got the 6 and he has to walk back. Yes, gone. He's a dead. Gone. Kuludu gave that. That is the end of Dinit. Power hand Plantations are in trouble. Nimesh Fernando is the batter. Doesn't have much stats to talk about. 23 best is not enough in these circumstances. Agita Kudaligama was a first ball duck for Kudaligama. He's a good bowler. Oh dear, oh dear. Almost hitting the pads. It was another one well fielded. The spectators. It's dot ball. 32 for 3. It's 35 for 3 at the moment. It is going to be Sandharwan. Sandharwan is back in the attack. Heaves it. Bandara collects it. Just a single there. Good delivery, back cuts it. Deep fielder, very well done. Returns back to the wicket keeper. Just a single again. We are into the 10th over. Interesting game on our hands. 8.21 the run rate needed to win this match. Another deeply doubly stuff, just a single. Captain would be happy to give it Sadaru on some overs as if he's bowling really well. He's keeping things tight and maintaining that run rate high above the rate. Look at that, another dot ball. Excellent piece of bowling skills to keep it right into that not hitting zone. Uncomfortable for the batter. In the air, should be a single. And that ends the over. Brilliant stuff. I think the last ball. Yes, last ball. 8th over in the progress. Dot ball again. Just 4 runs off the over. 39 for 3 after 8 overs.
In the heart of Colombo, where
It's 102 to get at 72 deliveries. It's in the air. This could be out. This could be out. Oh dear, oh dear. Our producer is not happy with the fielding effort. He's not happy with the fielding effort. Oh dear, oh dear. Unit Pires drops a sitter. You can't drop catchers. Come on. Another superb delivery. Another good single for Nimesh. This game is coming right along for Pan Asia Bank. Right on top at the moment. No chance. Power and Plantations, after winning the first 5 games in the group stage, must be kicking themselves in this stage. Pressure matters. That is the problem. But Pan Asia's fielding is letting them down. Dropped a few catches. Another dot delivery. Very well bowled. Superb stuff. Wicketkeeper advising him to bowl well. The run rate is gone up to 9 runs per over. There you go. 9 runs per over needed. 42 for 3 after 9. It's Sandarwan. This time it is a 6 runs. He was bowling very well, but this time he just his line and gets a 6. Short ball. Ashwin Silva, he's a good batter. 20 runs. He's been slowly by surely getting into runs. It's going to be a very close finish, I must tell you. Pulls it away. And into 49 now. Nimesh Fernando. That was a good shot. But straight to the fielder. It is 50 comes up. The 10th over. No chance of giving that wide. Salgado. Beautiful delivery, beautiful line. Given only 8 runs at the moment. Last ball to come. Good shot. It might. No. Good fielding. Gets 2. No. Yes, easy 2. Ashwin Silva. 52 for 3 after 10. Harrison Joseph will take you through.
In the heart of Colombo, where dream...
We've made some change.
We'll come back. Here's the look at the batting card. Opening 3 wickets, falling very cheaply. Ashwin Silva and Nimesh Fernando now trying to build some sort of a partnership. 52 for 3, 89 runs needed in 60 deliveries. That's the equation. Required run rate of 8.9 required. They need to come up with some quick runs here. Now with Fernando to be introduced into the attack. 12 innings, 15 wickets, 3 for 7 is best. 3.7 economy rate, so definitely a very economical option. Starts off with a decent delivery, taken on the full and worked away by Fernando for a single. Short and wide, cut away, just another single. Outfielding has been very good since the beginning. Yes, there was a couple of catches dropped, which is unfortunate. Apart from that, they've cut off all these opportunities where the batsman could have snuck in 2 runs, kept it to singles. Yes, Fernando. Once again, very good delivery. Pitching in line and spinning away from the batsman. .32 runs and over required. It's climbing with every dot delivery. Dancing towards the ball is Fernando. Nimesh Fernando here. And driven through the covers for another single. Last delivery from Fernando. Tried to pull it away. Miscued it completely. Bottom of the bat. Runs away for another single. Decent over from Nawaz Fernando. Just the 4 runs at the end of 11. Power Hands Plantation are 56 for 3. Here's the equation. 85 runs needed in 54 deliveries for Power Hands Plantation to win this pre-quarterfinals encounter against Pan-Asia Bank, qualify for the quarterfinals. New bowler Gayan Bopage, 7 innings, 10 wickets, 4 for 25 is best. 6.88 economy rate. Here's Bopage, short and wide. Loops up off the surface, so the batsman can't really get on top of it. 1 run for their troubles. Pulled away by Fernando. Once again, there is protection in the deep. Just another single. Here's Bopage running into ball is third. Shortish delivery again. Played up upishly. 1 bounce straight to the fielder. No damage done on that occasion. Once again, shortish delivery. Advanced to the front foot and worked it onto the leg side. Another single. 3 singles taken off the first 4 deliveries. 2 more to come. Dancing down the track. Lofts it over for another single. Still no boundaries. They really need to find the fence here. This required run rate is climbing by the second. 9.99, 9.92 rather at the moment. End of the 12th. Power Hands Plantation are 60 for the loss of 3.
In the heart of Colombo,
up and over goes Nimesh Fernando. Much needed boundary. Goes all the way. Just in the nick of time. The run rate is above 10 runs now. They really need to get on with it. Much needed intent shown by Power Hands Plantation. Lovely shot. Got into the pitch of it and lofted it over the covers. Much needed intent shown by Fernando. Once again, cheeky on this occasion, paddled away. Might go to the boundary, it does. 10 in 2. That raced away. Ten in 2. Much to the delight of the Power Hands Plantation spectators, who seem to be a bit long-faced a couple of deliveries ago. Now with these 2 boundaries, they've come back to life. Here's Nawat Fernando running into ball to Nimesh Fernando. Shortish delivery, short arm jab. Finds the gap. Should be only a single. Expensive over so far. Only 11 runs conceded. Yet 3 more deliveries to come. He'll want to close this off better. Shortish delivery. Ashin Silva pulls it away as well. Just another single. Where's Nimesh Fernando looking right now? Again, smacked away. There is protection in the mid-wicket boundary, so all of these shots are only going to yield a single. So that's good bowling from Nawat Fernando. He's bowling to his field. Although those first two deliveries will really damage his figures. Oh, much better delivery. Spun away from the batsman. Not ball to end the over, but expensive one nonetheless. At the end of 13, Pabc Plantation are 73 for the loss of 3. "68 runs needed of 42 deliveries. Definitely they'll need many more overs like the previous one with boundaries. Nimesh Fernando seems like the guy to do it. Bopage once again. Ball into Fernando. Worked away on the leg side for a single. I think the main characteristic of this Pan Asia bowling attack is that they've kept it very simple. Didn't try to do anything fancy. Bowled very basic, but stuck to those basics very well. Here's Silva dancing down the track. Goes up and over. That's another 6. All of a sudden, the momentum is turning towards Pabc Plantations. They say one boundary brings another. They have 3 now. Almost took out some of their spectators in the process. They don't seem to be complaining. They are excited. Here's that replay once again. Excellent use of the feet to get to the pitch of it. Short and wide this time. Just a single. Once again, 8 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Good start to the over. Bopage is under pressure. Again, shuffles around. Works it on the leg side for a single. Smart cricket this from Pabc Plantation. They've gotten the 6 that they were looking for. Bopage again. Short and wide. Chopped onto the surface. No run on that occasion. One more delivery to come. One more legal delivery to come. 59 of 37 is the equation. Where's Ashen Silva going to go now? Oh, almost a return chance to the Bopage. Does very well to get a hand to it. The veteran, yeah, he's disappointed. But they sneak another single. 10 off that over as well. Another good over for Pabc Plantation. At the end of 14, they're 83 for 3. Yes, the bowling card. Decent figures from all the bowlers so far. 1 wicket apiece for Bandara, Wickramarachchi and Kudaligama. And he will resume his 3rd over. Agitha Kudaligama, 1 for 13 in 2 overs so far, his figures. Yes, Kudaligama once again. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beaten outside the off stump. Yes, Kudaligama once again. Once again, very well bowled. Inside edge. Unfortunate for the bowler. Concedes a single for a good delivery. Brings Nimesh Fernando back on strike. He will now look to improvise, look to attack. He's been proactive since he came to the crease. Shortish inside edge onto the wicket keeper's pads. No damage done. Another dot delivery. Good 3 deliveries to start this over for Kudaligama. keeping it quiet after 2 expensive overs. Again, lovely delivery. Couple more deliveries to come. Short and wide, cut away into the gap. Bopage does the mopping up. Just another single. One more delivery to come. Oh, this is very good bowling from Kudeligama. He is disappointed that he conceded a single there, but 3 runs under the circumstances is an excellent return. He ends his 3rd over. His figures are now 16 for 1 wicket at the end of 15. Pabc Plantations are 86 for 3. And Shamil Veerasinghe will take you to the close of play.
In the heart of Colombo,
55 to get off 30 balls. This is going to be going to the wire. It's going to be Ashwin Silva and Nimesh Fernando are the 2 batters who have got that players and the team to that last 5 over stage. They were 3 wickets in the first stage, first 5 overs. Now they are in a situation to get that 55 runs in the last 5 and they have 7 wickets. So they have reconstructed the innings to that ending part in that middle overs without giving any wickets and exposing the latter part of the order. So that is what they have done, and that was superb from these 2 batters. Now they have got them to an exciting finish and anybody's game. This is surely Ashwin Silva's game with that boundary. First ball, Unet Pires. Welcome back. Actually, Unet Pires talking about him. He dropped 2 catches. One was presented as 6. Another one was a dolly who grasped it. And he has been given the ball by the captain. You dropped catches. Now you have to take a wicket. But straight away, he given a boundary. This is absolutely carnage at the moment. Single. Two deliveries, 91 for 3. We have just 5 runs in the first 2. It's a bit of a darkness coming in. Umpire says about the that is a good shot. That is a good shot. Over the top. 4 more. Excellent batting. Umpire Salgado clearly giving that a boundary. That is another single. This is excellent batting. And the 2 umpires for today's game is Kulunu Fernando
And let's see, Kulunu Fernando and Tilanka Salgado. That's a good delivery. Dot ball. That's a single. 97 for 3 after 16. .44 needed. That one, 11 run came in that over. So it is 44 now of 24. Now they have 7 wickets. I think now the game is still in the balance with 1 or 2 wickets because the darkness is hovering around the ground. So, and can see. Charit Bandara comes in the air. This should be dropped. This should be dropped. No, my dear. That is another missed chance. Let's see what really happened. I really didn't saw that was a drop or it just fell short of the fielder. Let's see. Oh, yes. A difficult chance. But I think he should have, yes, he should have come to the ball and got it easily. That is 46, 50 balls. Good knock. Strike rate is a little bit under, but in the situation, it is very good. That's a good shot again. But this time, Pabc is there. Just a single. 100 comes up. This is a good match. Both the games we saw, even yesterday, I mean the previous game today, the morning, was a good game. Because the teams are better, the games are better. Dinesh dancing down the pitch. He's going at par. This over. That is another single. Edged and it's running away. Very good field in there. And he's still in the ground. But we should have got that catch. And Asia, if they lose for me, it's by fielding. They are not catching anything. And the captain is down. And the captain is down. It's coming from the Sri Lanka team, I guess. Everybody just falling down. And he's a dark guy. We can only see his teeth. He's in pain, Charit. He's in pain and clouds are hovering in. And it's getting darker. Physio comes in. Acting physio. Okay, 103 for 3. We'll take a break and we'll be back very soon. And Charit Bandar is back. And he gets a single away. And that is the 50 for Ashen Silva. What an excellent knock that was. What a superb knock. I'll say, very well done. This time comes down. He's still in pain. End of the over, 17 done, 104 for 3. Ashen's 50. Excellent knock it was. Superb knock from him. What a shot that is. Boundary taken. Brilliant batting. I think Power Hands Plantation will be in contention to win this match. Now they are going strong. What a disaster. What a disaster. What an absolute pitch. Brilliant drama happening there. That was funny. There you go. That ends the innings. Ishan Hettiarachi. Now, yes, 37 is best.
Pan-Asia will come into the game with that dismissal. But that was a good shot. Good shot. Very good hitting from Ishan Hettiarachchi. Just came to the pitch. And he gets that boundary. Superb. Look at the wrist work. Oh, lovely. That is 130 for 4. Good delivery. Gets a single. The good point is they have to still get 27 runs. Still not an easy task. 27 of 13. This is going to go very deep in the game. Wickets is there, but the runs is a bit 50-50 for my money. It's not that 10 runs per over. It has to go 13. So bowling, if the bowling was good, wickets won't be a factor. The run rate is the factor. I told you. Very good delivery to end. That was a fantastic over. 10 runs conceded, but got that important wicket. $114 for 427 needed of 12 deliveries. Absolute drama at MCA grounds. This is what normally happens. Cricket at its best. And Nimesh Fernando has gone to the cleaners. What an absolute big hit that was. Shimmy down the pitch and he dispatched it over the side screen for 6. What a hit. And that 6 will definitely put the Mockers on Pan-Asia. What a hit. That was into that house. It's out of here. And there will be no ball for sure. Look at the weather. It is getting dark as well. Excellent bowling, but excellently well played. 39. Nimesh. Still lot to play. Cuts this time. Single taken. Ishan is the man. Now 20 needed of the final 10 balls. 12 runs per over needed. What an absolute hitting exhibition. India, this could be out. Ishan is the man who got out. Still, Nimesh is there. Wow. It is a good game. Ishan is the man who dismissed, trying to paddle it. So 3 balls, 3 balls have been gone. So last 3 balls, they need to keep it. Last over 15 runs, it's going to be asking for trouble. Wow, it's going to be going into the wire. Captain is still there. Easy lob. You can't drop that, Panacea. Taken. Look at the bowler. He's pumped up. Hettiarati departs. It is Nimesh is on 40. Charuka Ravisankar is strike rate. That's why he's here. Not for the highest runs. He's in for the strike rate, 200. Can he get that? 200 runs. 200 strike rate rather. 200 runs, oh dear, oh dear. I'm excited too. Wide. Definitely a bad ball. Nineteen to get. That is, I don't think Ravi Shankar, what he does with the bat in these last 2 deliveries, he can do that 2, 3 sixes. Doesn't look that comfortable out in the middle in the first 2 balls. Oh, why did Ravi Shankar comes to bat? No idea why he was put in this difficult situation. Even the captain is there. Doesn't look that he's just cannot see what he's trying to do. And he gets it up in the air. Taken. I told you again, I don't see what he's up to. He just got 2, 3 dot deliveries and he departs with the equation being 19. Just a poor shot. That was the turning point of the game for me if Pan Asia wins this. Dear oh dear, 90 needed of 6 balls. It's going to be very, very difficult. That's another wicket. What a catch. What a catch. Gone. Now they are in trouble. What a disaster there. And I'm afraid Nimesh is gone. So now Vikash and Kitma needs 5 balls, 19. I think Plantation's power hands are out of it. You can't say, but it almost now with Hasindu's bowling, I'm sure he will be backing themselves to win this and go to the Super 8s. They have qualified. The team was the first match that was the first game was Astron Lanka versus Chemi got to the Super 8s. What a hit, 6 runs. Vikash Gomia, you beauty, where were you all this time? What a hit. What a hit. 4 balls, 13 to get. That was broken. 13 to get 4 balls. Vikash Gomia, what a player. They are not out of it yet. Pan Asia, can they ruin their party? Dot ball. Precious dot ball. 13. They need 2 sixes or 3 boundaries. 2 sixes to win this and 3 boundaries to tie it. I think they need at least a sixer. Sixer and 2 boundaries to win this. All right, just a single. And he is giving the strike to Kitma. So that means Kitma has to get 2 sixes. And he hasn't faced the ball yet. I'm backing Pan Asia at the moment. Definite chance to win this. Pan Asia are into the Super 8s at the moment. If they just bowled quite a decent ball now. Kitma is a strong built guy. He has a strike rate of 135. Can he hit it? Let's see. No, he can't. Pan Asia are through. What an amazing performance. They are happy. All smiles out now. Vikash Gomia, he was late. And now, yes, look at the faces. They are all gone. Not happy. Now they know about cricket. They know that they are going to lose this today and go home and no more matches for them to watch. Probably World Cup. And there you go. Gomia hits it. He's gone. Pan Asia Bank has through to the quarterfinals of this Mercantile F Division tournament. What a celebration. There you go. Game over. And spectators are not happy. There you go. And Power Hands Plantation, after a brilliant tournament, 5 wins of 5 matches, and they are losing it, and they have to walk back, and they are not qualified. Look at the celebrations. Yes, it does. Players are walking out. Very, very interesting game, finished in style. What a tournament. What a finale. That partnership took them to the wire, but there were too much to get in the last 2-3 overs. Wickets falling, and they were not able to get that score going. That Ravishan's 3 dot balls was the key, I guess. That is not happy looking faces. 54 for Ashin Silva, 40 for Nimesh Fernando, 11 for Charmika, and 4 extras. Those are some highlights of the game. but for me, it is all gone. Dead and buried for the team Plantations. 4 wickets for Hasidu Wickramaarachi, bowled really well. 3 for Agitha Kudaligama and 1 for Charit Bandara. Those are the players got into the trouble. What a performance by Pan Asia. First wicket, second wicket, and that was a boundary. That was another boundary. That was a huge hit for 6. Yes, of course, that was gone. Call for Ani Money. Yes. Gone. Excellent batting. Clipped it around the corner there. Beautiful. And then it was up and over for 6. Huge hitting. And then he got away with that. Oshin got that 50 and got a boundary soon after. And then what a catch. That catch is, I think, the game changer. Catches win matches, they say. That one was the Ishan Hettiaraj's wicket. He was gone for all money. See you later there. This one was this man was 3 balls duck. That was the game for me. What a catch there. Superb. Gomia hits a 6 to make things interesting. But that's it. End of Gomia. End of Power Hands Plantation. It's journey. And there you go. There's a summary. Pabc won by 10 runs in this contest. So hope you enjoyed today's coverage. We'll be back tomorrow for another exciting clash.